Mikel, that was a great watch. What pleased you the most about that win?
Probably the overall performance and the way we dominated the game, the way we had to adapt to what they do, to their quality. They are a super well-coached team, and yeah, it's not a coincidence they didn't lose before today. So we have to raise the standards. We knew that this game was it was going to require different dimension of performances, and I think individually we were exceptional.
Bayern historically have been a team Arsenal have struggled against. So a win like this tonight, does it just go to show even more so the progress that you're making as a team?
Hopefully, yes, and it will bring more confidence and more trust to the players. And we made changes, and whoever it is, with all the injuries that we still have, perform in an incredible way. So yeah, I'm so pleased. I know the difficulty of the match that we played and how much they demand in its actions, and I thought we were excellent.
Your first goal came from a corner, and Bayern Munich looked uncomfortable pretty much with every set piece that you took. How on earth do you keep making it so difficult for teams?
Well, in every phase of play as well, we score from a set situation, we score on the counter after a regain. So that's the variability that the team needs from every situation to be a danger, to be very efficient, and we haven't done today.
Both Madueke and Martinelli back from injury, back on the score sheet, and also great to see Odegaard back on the pitch as well. Just how important is it to have those players back for this run that you're about to go on?
Well, very important, because we had an issue with Leo and we had to take him off, but Noni was ready, Gabi as well. We wanted to manage his minutes. He came on and he showed again his energy, his quality, so the impact that the players are showing, it's remarkable.
Arsenal have never won the Champions League, but the way you're playing, the form you're in, the momentum that you've got at the moment, does this feel like your year?
I don't know. We're still so far. We have a really good record so far. We have to continue, enjoy tonight, because tomorrow we have to start to prepare to go to Stamford Bridge.
Vincent, just talk us through how you saw the game from a Bayern perspective tonight.
We played against a very good Arsenal team today, so well done to them. The first half was I felt like once we got past, I think we started the game well enough, but then, you know, they had a bit of momentum with the set pieces. And once we got past that moment, I felt like we were growing in the first half. Probably at half-time, I thought that continuing that way would give us a win. But and then in the second half, we didn't come out at all. So we sort of let ourselves a little bit down in the second half in comparison to what we used to, the standards and everything. And I felt we exposed ourselves a little bit too easily for them, you know, to just actually win the games on good basics. You know, they've got quality as well. We've got to recognise they've got a very, very strong bench. So as and when they are making the subs, they're not really losing much or anything at all. And we just, I'd love to play them again as soon as possible. We'll have to wait a little bit, and hopefully in the latter stages with a good amount of learning from this game.
What would you do differently if you were to play them again?
Well, first of all, I'd have a home game as well in there. But no, credit to them. We'll see. You know, they're a good team. They'll be a good team until the end of the season. I think, you know, for us, it's been. You know, it's been a good run. We've given ourselves the right to sort of go into this game and sort of, approach this game with a lot of belief. But we'll have to react. Big teams react, so that's what we have to do on Saturday. And this game will be done, and we'll do the analysis and use it as something. I hope this game will help us in March, and that's important.
For a lot of English football fans, it may have been their first time seeing Lennart Carl play tonight. He's just 17 years old. Just how good can he be?
Yeah, we missed Lucho Diaz today. We had Jamal Musiala not there, Alphonso Davies, and Serge Gnabry was coming back from an injury. You know, so we've really needed him, and we've benefited from him sort of popping up out of the academy and sort of giving us A-star performances straight away. It's helped us a lot this season.
Declan, congratulations on the player of the match performance. That felt like two of the best teams in Europe battling it out. How does it feel to win that performance, and what about the game as well?
Yeah, obviously Bayern Munich have been incredible this season. Their record speaks for itself, and we knew the magnitude of the game tonight. You know, on these big Champions League nights at the Emirates, we just feel it. You know, there's something in our tummies that want to make us go out there and win, and we had that again tonight. I think first half was an okay performance. 1-1 was probably fair, but second half I think we was outstanding. I don't even think they had a shot, and that's what we got to do. It's what we got to keep doing to teams when they come to this place. Keep suffocating them, and yeah, it was a positive night.
You have a habit of pulling out colossal performances in the Champions League. What is it about this tournament that brings out the best in you?
I actually don't know. All the boys are asking me that inside. I think I've played football for so long now at the highest level. I know what it takes to play against these big teams, and to stay focused and obviously to keep playing well. It's a lot of games going on at the minute, and I actually prefer that. I'm in a state where games are every 3 or 4 days, but I'm enjoying that because I'm getting the rhythm and probably feeling the best I've ever felt. So yeah, I'm doing okay at the minute.
You've spoken about the finishers. How much of a boost does it give you on the pitch when you see the likes of Martinelli and Calafiori coming on?
Incredible. I think they're so good. I think we've they've missed big parts of the season, not Calafiori, but Martinelli, Odegaard, Madueke, Kai, Victor, Gabby Jesus, 6 of the best attackers in Europe, and we've navigated it really well so far without them, but now we've got them back. I think you're going to see a different Arsenal, and an Arsenal that can win a game in any context. So yeah, I think it's exciting times to come.
And just one final one. A lot of people are going to put you as favourites now for the Champions League. Are you comfortable with that tag?
Yeah, it's just a lot of talk, obviously. Like Champions League, you're either in or you're out. And obviously at the minute, it's only the group stage. And yeah, anything can happen. I think look at last season, PSG, Liverpool finished top last year and then they faced PSG and they was out. So look, anything can happen in this competition, and we've just got to take one game at a time, stay focused and be ready for whatever is thrown at us, because on our day I think we can beat anyone.
Harry, not the result Bayern wanted tonight. How did you find it out there?
Yeah, tough game, kind of what we expected. A good battle, I thought, in the first half was fairly even, and the draw was probably the fair result. And then second half, we just don't quite have the same intensity, the same energy. We lost too many duels, and in the end, Arsenal, punished us for that. So one to learn from for sure. We're playing against a really good side, our first loss of the season. So we don't want to panic too much about it, but for sure we can learn about it.
How different were this Arsenal side to the one you faced before?
Yeah, they're a good team. There's a reason why they've won every game in the Champions League and why they're top of the Premier League. They've got good structure. They win, first, second balls, and then obviously set pieces. We knew they was going to be dangerous. They've got a good squad. We'll see. I'm sure we'll see them again later stages of the Champions League, and we look forward to that one.
What did the manager ask of you tonight? Because at times you were dropping really deep. Yeah,
the same as pretty much every game this season, to try and move them out of position, try and drag them out, and use runners in behind to exploit the space. Credit to them, they defended it well. They defended man for man pretty much all over the pitch. And then, like I said, in that second half especially, we just didn't quite come out with the ball enough in those moments, and got punished for it.
The perfect record in the Champions League for Bayern is now gone, but it's a competition you're so desperate to win as a player and as a team as well. So how much can you read into a result like this?
Yeah, like I touched on earlier, I don't think it's time to panic. I think you can learn from it for sure. But look, we played Chelsea, we played PSG away, we played Arsenal away. We've had a lot of tough games in the Champions League so far. We've won the majority of them. We have 3 games now left that, on paper, if we reach our level, we should be able to win. And like I said, I'm sure we'll come against some tough teams later on in the stages come, March time.
Although you didn't score tonight, you're having a phenomenal season, 29 goals for club and country. In a World Cup year, how important is it for you to just keep that form going right the way through the season?
Yeah, I think it's important for sure. I think as a striker, you want to be scoring goals, you want to be affecting games and helping the team. And whenever there's a World Cup at the end of the season, you've always got one eye on that. And ultimately, even though it's a long way away, it's just about staying fit, staying as fresh as possible. We have a few more games now before we get a break, so just trying to, grind it out until then.
Noni, what a way to mark your return, your first Arsenal goal, your first Champions League goal too. How good does it feel to be back?
First of all, I just want to thank my Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ. And it's just amazing, to be fair. First goal, couldn't have picked a better game, to be fair. It's always difficult, as an attacker, you want to hit the ground running straight away. Sometimes you got to wait, but it was perfect. I'm so happy that the team got the win as well.
3-1 against Bayern Munich, a team that Arsenal have historically struggled against. How big of a statement was that?
Yeah, it's an incredible statement. But we know the work that we put in every single day. We're so together, and we go into these type of games now with a real confidence that we're going to get the job done, and that's exactly what we did today. So we're really satisfied. But of course, we got another big one on Sunday. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, there were some unfair comments when you signed for Arsenal this summer. How much more determined did that make you to prove yourself here at Arsenal?
Yeah, it was a little factor for sure. Of course, I'm a confident player, so. I don't really like anyone telling me that I can't do something, but it's really my teammates and the staff and how they've taken to me and the belief that they have in me. That's really the real reason why I want to, do my thing here and give back and play really well and help us win trophies, which is what we're all trying to do. So,
as you say, it's your old club Chelsea next. They've just beat Barcelona. You've just beaten Bayern Munich. What sort of game have we got to look forward to in the Premier League this weekend?
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see on Sunday. Obviously, first versus second. They got a top team. We're a top team. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. And God willing, we get the result that we all want.